Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is Friday at 11 o'clock, which means we're talking about personal year energy with healing numbers 22, which is Sue Coffin. She's an intuitive numerologist. And today, Sue, we're going to have a guest that's going to be joining us. Her name's Robin. So she'll be here in a little bit. But Sue is going to start talking about personal year 7 and personal year 8. So I just want to invite everyone, as always, if you want to put your birthday in the comments, we would love to respond to you and tell you what personal year you are in. And yeah, I'm going to have Sue take it away.
Thanks, Chelsea. Always good to be here. I love doing this. People love, we all love to learn about numbers, right? Numbers are in everything. And Chelsea here, she's been mentoring with me and she's doing really good. So I want you to chime in too.
I'll try.
And one thing too we want people to know is you have to put your comment in. We don't know you're here unless you put a comment in. So let's talk about the 7 personal year. And how do we get personal year energy, right? We add our month, our day of birth to the number 9. 9 is the universal year, 2025. If you get double-digit numbers, you always add those together to get that single number. And that's your personal year energy. So the 7 year is all about inner reflection, looking within. 7 is a very spiritual energy, but it's also a very analytical energy. 1, 5, and 7, kindred spirits. They like each other. They work well with each other. So a lot of times in this year, it's very important to be learning how to tap into that intuition and not overthink it. That's huge. That's huge. It is a year that slows down. This is an energy that goes 100 miles an hour. It's about stepping back. Great year to take some studies to learn anything really. But it also is metaphysical. A lot of times, this is when I get people who come for readings. The first time they've ever been with me is usually, not usually, but sometimes in a 7 year, which always makes me smile. What do you think about the 7?
Well, I remember when I was seeing you for my readings, and I came into a 7 year. I'm in a 1 year right now, so that was a little bit ago. I know you prepared me to say this is an introverted year. It's going to go really slow. And boy, did it ever. The 7 year just went on forever. I enjoyed it. I definitely did. I'm an extrovert kind of to most people. I present myself as an extrovert. But it definitely was a year that I didn't have the energy to want to do that, which was different for me. And you said one of the things you said is make sure you don't completely withdraw from friends, that you make sure you get out there a little bit and kind of keep yourself going, otherwise you might get lonely. And I remembered thinking that throughout the year, and there were a lot of times where I was like, oh, I don't want to do that, and then someone would say, I'd hear your voice, Sue, say do something or you're gonna be lonely. And so it was a really, I enjoyed the year, but it was a slow paced year. It was very internal, a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, a lot of inner reflection.
Yeah, it was almost like like you said, planning. That's a good word. And it's up here that you're planning things. Learning to have faith in yourself.
Yeah.
It's about connecting to your higher self, right? The 6 year is all about the family and the friends and responsibility for other people. And then you get into the 7, it's like a big sigh of relief. It's like, now it's about me. I'm going to look at what I need to look at in order to be more connected to the spiritual side of life. This is an interesting fact that the money truck doesn't back up to the house in the 7 year. So other years it can, but this year it's not. But money will always find you when you need it. I don't know if you noticed that.
I agree with it 100%. Yeah.
It was always there.
Yep.
When the bill came in, it was like, I didn't know how I was going to pay for it, but now I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. I never worry about money. I learned that from Ann Clark. I'm sure you'll see her on with
Yeah.
Sue at some point. She's
Yeah.
a very talented medium. And she said a long time ago, she goes, I don't worry about money. If money always comes to me. If I want to go on vacation, the money shows up. If I, want to buy something I want, it shows up. And ever since I heard that, that's how I live. I
Right.
don't worry about it. I don't get stressed about it. It's
Because money is energy.
yeah,
And if you
yeah.
worry about it, that's not a
You
good,
push it
that's
away
not
from
good. It
yourself.
kind of puts a stop to it. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want to just go with the flow. Now, the 7 loves to investigate. It loves to
yep.
dig deep. It likes to look at things on a very low, very deep level. So, in this year, hidden truths can come up. Things can come up to the surface that you need to look at and think about. Yeah. Okay. This is a good one too. Spiritual mentors, spiritual teachers show themselves. The 7 energy loves to study science, metaphysical studies, math, religious philosophies,
Mhm.
religion, and technology. They're now saying, right?
Oh, yep. That makes
Anything
sense.
that takes a little bit extra thought. That's what the 7 loves. And it's interesting. My 7, I have 7 energy, and that came in at my maturity number, which would be around late 40s.
Yep.
And that's when I found numerology, and I haven't stopped since. So it really
It's
will
fun.
do that. I think the biggest thing for the 7 year is lean into it, slow down, allow yourself to daydream, sit in the chair, look out the window, allow yourself to connect a little bit deeper in the spiritual side of your life.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
All right. So then we're going to jump into number 8.
Oh, the 8.
Totally different. It's so different. It's so funny. I mean, I just got done talking with a gal who's was in a 2-year last year and now in a 3-year. So, and then we have monthly energies, which when you have a reading, I discussed that. But those are little undercurrents that work through the personal year energy. Her January was a 4, very restrictive, very the grown up, right? Get it done, focus,
Yep.
discipline, and all that.
Work,
And
work,
then
work.
February comes in and it's the 5. And she said she could feel that energy lift because 5 is all about freedom. And
Yeah.
so it's constantly in flux. And this is why it's so much fun to learn more about the numbers because you can just get so much out of it if you know what it wants from you. She said if she didn't know about January, if she didn't have some insight on that, it would have been a bad year, a bad
Yeah.
month for her. Very hard.
Yeah. It definitely has helped to know what's coming around the corner and kind of instead of fighting it, if you're in the mood that this is going to be my year and I'm going to work really hard and I'm going to get all this stuff done, and it's a 7 year that you're going into, you're going to be fighting that energy and it's not
Right.
going to be as easy to get through. So
Right.
that's what I find so intriguing about this is it really helps you kind of go with the flow and it makes it go smoothly.
Yeah. Yeah. 7 isn't the year to run the marathon. It's not a
No,
physical.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there a year to run a marathon?
Yes, there is. Yes. We can
Oh,
do
I don't
that
know.
in 1. We can do that in 5, 8. 8's a year.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Here comes our friend Robin. I'm
Awesome.
gonna invite her in
She's gonna
so that
bring
she
Robin
can.
in. Robin is hi Robin. Robin's
Hi.
just left a 7 year and is now headed into an 8 year. Am I correct?
Correct, yes.
Awesome. So I'm gonna have you kind of narrate this here and speak with
Yeah.
Robin.
Robin just got out of school. Robin is in nursing school. This is her
Good
senior
for you.
year.
Wow.
Looks like she's froze.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Okay,
There
I
there
she
she
see
is.
is.
that.
She's
I don't
back.
know what happened.
So we were just talking to Robin about the 7 year and how it slows things down. And it's really asking you to look deeper within yourself. Can you, was that how it worked with you?
Yes, for sure, which was a little confusing because for a good part of the year, I wasn't sure that's what was going on. But then to do it made more sense.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. A lot. You're freezing. You keep freezing up. Um,
Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
yeah, yeah. It was a spiritual year. We met last year in your 7 year, right? I think you've been doing this your monthly review for about 6 months. Is that right? Am I exaggerating?
Yes, just about.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got to jump in when Robin was just starting that or had probably had 6 months of that 7 year. So we got to
Hmm.
straighten it out, and we got to help her understand that with her core energy too. It was about taking care of herself. And that
Hmm.
7 was allowing her to go deep and find out what she needed to do in order to make that right for her. Correct?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Excellent. How's
All
the
right.
8 year going for you so
Yeah.
far?
So now we're going to go
Early.
into the 8 year. Totally
Hmm.
switches, doesn't it? And you can feel that energy switch. Usually you'll start to feel it in October, November, December. We start to feel it a little bit more. So, and the 8 is a very strong energy, just like the number
I just
1.
turned my Wi-Fi off. I'm guessing that's why I keep freezing because I think it's connecting to my school Wi-Fi. So hopefully it's okay
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, I can
that
hear you
sounds
great now.
good. Yeah, you
Yeah,
sound
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So, did you start to feel the energy change around October?
Yes. Um, yeah, it was like a little bit of a mix. I guess maybe that's like I could feel it change, but then like maybe I had the expectations that I was gonna feel the 8 a little bit more. But then like I'd be like, oh, okay, this is kind of slow, or I'm still like I have to remind myself like I'm still in the 7, which is like last month too when you told me like the 8 takes a little bit to come in because I was like, yeah, last month I just kind of felt like it was a little bit of a drag or some stuff I kind of had planned. It was just moving slow. So yes.
Yes, because Robin's a go-getter. I think if I remember correctly, you have an 8 life path and an 8 expression, right?
Oh,
Or 8
wow.
hours. She has a lot of 8 energy. So very
Mhm.
excited to get into this 8 year. Bring it
Yeah.
on, right?
Yes.
So 8 is all about power, money, and success. The 7 year is about connecting to yourself. 8 is about the material side of world. Now we're going to be looking at money and climbing the ladder, gaining a little momentum. Um, yeah, so it will ask you to focus on your finances. This year you can make money. This is the year the money truck can back up to the house, or it also can bring in expenditures too. So we have to be very careful. Now, when you draw the number 8, what goes around comes around, right? It's constantly in motion. There's a lot of reevaluating that goes along in this year. It does bring in more responsibilities. It is the leader. This is the number 1 and 8. They just strong energy. 1 is all about self, but 8 has come up through the ranks, so it understands that it needs the people behind it to help it get up the ladder. It has to be very careful that you always are taking care of those people that are helping you. It doesn't, because like I said, what goes around comes around, right? If you've done all the right things will come back. But if you need to reevaluate something or relook at something, this will happen in this year. Very important to have integrity, good work ethics. Um, Again, the universe is paying close attention to the 8 year. It's said, you've gone through these. Now we're going to make sure that you're taking care of everybody. Yeah. So let's see. So 8. So January for Robin was a 9-month,
Oh, yeah,
right? 8,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Am I right there? Yes, I am. Okay, so 9, plus we had 7. So a lot of in your head thinking about things on what you need to release to move forward.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That come through. Very low energy.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was like one foot in front of the other. It was just not moving at all.
Yes.
But we know that energy is in constant flux. So we know that February is that 1 month.
I was gonna say a
Bringing
1, so now it's
bringing
giddy
in
up. Let's
new.
go.
Mm-hmm.
When you put 1 and 8 together, that's like the unstoppable generator. It's just like go, 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 go. I got too many things to do. Get out of my way.
Mm-hmm.
Chelcie, number 8 for you. What is 8?
Number 8, yeah, it was number 8 was a it was a much fast pace compared to the 7. So you know, it definitely changed. I feel like it took a good 4 or 5 months for
Yeah,
me to go from that 7 into an 8 before things were really geared up and moving. But 8 was a fantastic year. Financially, I did well. Through work, I did well. My husband is in the same schedule as myself, and he as well. We definitely noticed a big boost from that 7 year.
yeah,
A boost of energy, really. I mean, is
right.
the biggest thing that it just we're ready to go. We've rested, and now it's time to get some stuff done.
There
Mm-hmm.
is more clarity.
Yeah,
More clarity. It's like
yeah,
the flashlights being shined on the things that you really need to go after. And a
yeah.
lot of times it's not till the end of the year that you see all the results from all your hard work.
Right.
I'm going to say September down,
Yeah.
September, October, November. Um, oh shoot, I just had something and it's gone. Oh, can't think of anything.
I think
Robin, do you have anything to say about the number 8 other than bring it on?
Now I'm ready. I can feel like the momentum kind of building up this month for sure. Like I've already kind of felt like a big difference. So I'm just excited for it
Yeah,
to see what it brings.
nice.
and a
Robin has
senior
so
and
many irons in the fire. She's in nursing school. She's starting
yeah.
an agency, a home health agency.
Wow.
She's got a little girl, and
Mhm.
she's got so many things going on. So
Should
it's
be a
going to be
great
fun
year.
to follow you. I tell you, by October, we're going to have to bring you back on so people can see how that 8 worked.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be
Really.
fun.
That would be fun. Yes, 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 yes.
Now, do you
Um,
graduate in the spring? Is the end of your senior year in the spring, or you've got one more
One
turn after
more.
that?
So yeah, the fall semester this year will be the end. So I'll probably be
Yeah.
finishing around.
oh,
Oh, I think
I'm
we
going to
lost
say
Robin.
October because October
October.
will be a 9-month for her. I
Oh,
don't know if
there you
that's
go.
true.
Yep. Yep.
It
Well,
could.
probably even if it is, probably usually with towards the end, you kind of end a little early. Well, if we get Robin back, that will be good. Well,
Yeah,
we're gonna stay
yeah.
on and
And
chat a
our
little
time
bit.
is up. We have
Our time,
18 minutes.
yes, yes, yes,
Goes
yes.
way
We're
too
over a little
fast.
bit. It does. It goes so quick.
There
Oh,
she
there
is.
she is. Oh,
Whoa,
she's
there
gone.
she's gone. Love technology. I love
We
technology.
try. We give it our all. Awesome.
Okay.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Again, once this stream is done, you can always leave us a comment after. And we will respond to you if you put your birthday in there. If you have any questions, if you previously had put your birthday in and you were in a 7 or an 8 year, I will try and tag you to this video to give you a little sneak preview of kind of what you're headed into or what you've started already, because we're now in February, which happened so quick. So we have one more coming up, is going to be the 9 personal year. That's going to be on February 21st. So we'd love to have everybody join us. From there, I'm not sure exactly what our agenda is going to be. If what we're going to talk about next, maybe Sue can give us a
Yeah,
little
I'm not
insight.
sure. I'm thinking that people might be interested in karmic numbers.
Oh, I'm interested in karmic numbers.
When
So
when we look at chart, when you and I look at a chart, the karmic number, that doesn't mean
yeah.
bad. That just means that there's a lesson that you've come here to work through. And if you know what that lesson is, and a lot of times when we're together, um, a lot of times when we're together, the you gotta love technology.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck it's doing, but hopefully we're good from here.
Well,
You're
you
good.
see, that's the power of the number 8. You don't give up. Keep on
It's
going.
true.
Yeah.
So anyway, the charts sometimes, not always, has a karmic number in it, and a lot of times when we talk about the karmic number, the person you're reading for already understands what we're saying. That it's just something you have to work through. It's based off in past lives, so that will be fun. The other thing
Yeah.
is, next time we get together on the 21st, we only have the number 9, but we'll review. We'll quickly review every so you can see how it all works.
Yeah. That would be great. Well,
All
thank
right.
you so much, everyone. Robin, we're going to keep you on the line here, but we're going to say goodbye to our friends out on social media and the live world. And we hope you join us on the 21st.
Nice. Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.